was doing Ava's hair last night. We stayed up late and I woke up late and I'm still tired. And yes, what's happening? So welcome to another episode of Chainstitch, where I am sewing for at least 15 minutes a day to get into the habit of just showing up and sewing, showing up and doing something for myself. I always say that I don't have enough time to sew, and that's really because I don't prioritize it in any way. As a mom, coach, in a relationship, working full time, it's easy to put other things in front of my sewing. So this is a way for me to actually just sit down and do it. And only for 15 minutes. I can go longer, but I have to do at least 15 minutes. And right now, I think I would usually try and start at 6. It is 6:24 right now, and I have to wake up the kid and we have to get our day started. So I'm going to hop right into it. Coming off of yesterday, I did not do anything following yesterday. So yesterday I sewed the, yesterday I sewed the princess seams for the lining. And today we're going to continue with the lining. We're going to press the seams and then continue with the lining. So let me start the time. Start timer for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. All right. So my two pieces, front and back. No, it's not front and back, left and right. Okay, and I'm gonna press on this pressing board. What is the actual term? It's for a sleeve. It's a sleeve board. To the center. I believe I pressed it to the center. I'm talking about the little dart thing. Front. Press the seams flat, press the pleat towards the center front. Okay, just making sure. I don't know. Press the pleat towards the center front. All right. So this is the pleat. And I'm actually just gonna turn it over. Make sure it's not too hot. Okay, so just on the pleat. Press and hold. And if you didn't know, I'm on Instagram and YouTube. Seeing how that works. All right. Nail. Oh, put this pin in here. Let's get to the seam. What is this? Towards the side seam. Wow. Okay. Okay, and if you joined yesterday's, oh, I was a mess yesterday. I almost sewed the side seam of one piece to the princess seam of another. Luckily for me, the length was way off and didn't make sense, and I kind of questioned it, so that mistake was avoided. Because we know, oh shit, we know when you aren't feeling great, you shouldn't sew. Well, that's the rule. If you aren't feeling like up to par or 100%, then don't sew, because that's when the mistakes will happen. And no need for mistakes, unnecessary mistakes. Mistakes happen, they're natural, but I mean, if you can avoid them, please do. All right, now I'm coming up on a curve, so I'm going to use my ham. And that's just so everything just stays is rounded where it needs to be rounded. Because this is where your boobies go, and your boobs are round. Press and hold. You melting? I don't want you to melt. Don't melt. Please don't melt. Please don't melt. I'm talking to the fabric. Nice and peaceful. Okay. Turn it over just to make her nice and extra crisp. I think a good pressed seam is so satisfying. So very satisfying. Okay. Ooh, she's so beautiful. Let me hit this curve. All right, so that is one side. Let me do the other. Here we go. So again, if this challenge has not been instated, I would not show up today. I'm taking out Ava's hair right now, and I probably, let's see, last night I started, probably 7:30, and I got through half of her hair, taking it out. I got through half by 10:30. So it's 3 hours, and then we got home, went to bed probably 11:30 by 12 o'clock. Your girl's tired. Your girl's tired. So had this challenge not been in place, I would be waking up right now and getting dressed. But I was like, no, promise is still there. I can make time. I can prioritize the time, 15 minutes. Because what else would I probably do? I'd probably wake up and scroll. So do this 15 minutes sewing and then wake the kid up. So 15 minutes isn't a lot. Like, it's not an astounding amount. And so far this week, I've basically been able to put the lining together because of it, which is something I would not have done with the way I've been moving before. So I probably pick this up once every other month, and I go for maybe a couple hours, maybe, and then I don't do anything else. But this has probably been the most consistently I've progressed in a sewing project in a while. So the 15 minutes is doing something. The 15 minutes is working. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Slow and steady progress is still progress. She is still progress. Okay, let's do the reverse. Do the curve. All right. Now as I finish this, I'm thinking about the next step, which is going to be to join the front and back lining pieces together. So I'll have to join that at the shoulder and the side seams. Put that down, put that down. All right, so I have, this is my back piece, back lining, and I'm going to pin, back y'all up, bring y'all down a little bit, come on, just so you can see. All right, so this is my back. I'm going to pin right sides together. And ideally, I would overlock these seams or something. Not the seams, the edges, just so they don't fray on the inside, but this is a mock-up, so I don't care that much about it. Honestly, catch me on the next one, because I might just do it anyway. But since it is a lining, the raw edge will be on the inside of the garment, so it's not going to, you're not going to see the fray, but it still does risk the seam being weak if by chance it frays through 1/2 inch of seam allowance, it can risk getting into the actual seam of the garment and making that weaker. So I might just, I don't know, do something nice and quick with the edge so that doesn't happen or is delayed. We'll see. Depends how much I care, how much effort I want to put forth. Depends how much effort I want to put forth. Okay, so pinning the side seams together, right sides together. I'm gonna match up any notches first, just so it's where it needs to be. Just so all the points that need to be at the points are actually at the point. Okay. Woo. All right. And we're going to go excessively pin in between because it's what I do. Pinny, pin, pin, pin. Okay. And then I'm gonna hit this one. Put 2 in this section. And I was thinking, like, when we get to the more difficult parts of the vest, like the pockets, how I'm gonna operate those in 15 minutes, because I like doing things. I like to complete things in sessions that make sense. So if I'm gonna do a pocket, I would like to do both pockets at the same time and not get up, because I would like to feel the accomplished, like, yeah, I finished this part of the project. I can put it away. With doing 15 minutes and sticking to 15 minutes, there's no way I can do a well pocket in 15 minutes, let alone 2. So we'll see how that goes. Will I do a stint of like long sewing on the weekend? Maybe Saturday morning. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just keep doing these 15 minutes because they are working. And I'll just have to get over it. That is okay also. Sometimes you have to be a little uncomfortable to keep the progress going. All right, so that's pinned. Let me pin this side. All right. And I really hope that when this is done, I don't have to make too many alterations. I'm still gonna wear the mock-up as is, unless like it's somehow way too small. I'm still wearing the mock-up. But as for the actual one, which is the striped one, it's gonna be a black and gold striped vest. I hope I don't have to make a lot of modifications so I can just go into sewing that. Because when modifications happen, that's like also something that delays the progress, because then I gotta sit there and redo the patterns, think it through, yada yada, blah blah blah, which is fine. It just slows it down. And with the progression I'm making now, I want to keep it going. All right. And last 2 pins here. And then we will knock these seams out, hopefully before the timer goes off. All right. Move these over. Move the iron. Oh, no, I didn't do top. I didn't pin the top. Right sides together. Yes. Okay. Reach over. Okay. And this up here. All right, let's knock this seam out. Seams, there are 4 seams to take care of right now. Let us knock them out for the day. Here we go. Okay, gotta pin that wrong real quick. Going to pin this, put this in. We're at 1/2 inch seam allowance. All right. Okay, I'm gonna slide the next one in. Timer's gone off, so I'm gonna finish these last 2 seams and then call it, and that will be our 15 minutes. Woo woo. Calm that down. Calm that down, delay. Okay. Again, that's just my iron turning off. It is an alert. I didn't know when I bought it. Pretty annoying. Alright. Getting through. For the some morning. Get that out the way. All right, let me snip all these seams. Okay. Take out all these pins. And yes, I would usually just turn the camera off, but I feel I can do this. It's okay for me to do this. Snip that. Seams are okay. Okay, we have a lining. We have a lining. So lining is done. Am I gonna throw it on? I am, because I'm me. Oh, I'm not, because you gotta be extra careful. Don't have the energy to be careful. Okay. So that is today's episode of Chain Stitch. We are on episode 4 sewing sessions in a row. Good for me. All right. Come back tomorrow. I don't know what we're working on tomorrow. I have to check what the instructions say. I think we're going on to the actual fabric, or probably pockets, probably like pocket flaps or something. So come back tomorrow and see what I have to do then for the next 15 minutes. Okay. Until next time, guys, keep designing your best life. Bye.